The New York Knicks are 2 wins away from delivering a championship to New York City. What's going on, guys? It's Donovan from the top of the key. And what a game we had tonight as the Spurs lost by one singular point to the New York Knicks. And this was a game of many, many storylines. But let's fast forward to the last minute of the game. Back and forth. Spurs came back 14 points, had the lead for 1 point. And time in and time again, Jalen Brunson found a way to will the Knicks to a victory. An absurdly tough shot with about 40 seconds left to take the lead against Champagny and Devin Vassell. And then to have the wherewithal to understand the magnitude of the moment. The Spurs were coming down the court with 10 seconds left. And to have the knowledge and presence and anticipation that a turnover could happen, which did happen as Victor Wembanyama got the ball, as Mitch Johnson did not call timeout, and threw it to the back of Stephon Castle. Brunson got it, drew a foul, made one free throw, which got a little sketch, but it did the job. And to focus on Wemby here, for a guy that is 22 years old and on a rookie contract, there's not much more you could want, right? However, he has set the standard for himself that he is the best player in the NBA. That's the standard he put himself, and that's the standard I will hold him to. He had 29 points, 9 rebounds, 11 for 21 shooting, 2 for 6 threes, 5 for 8 free throws. I will say this stat line is a bit misleading, as that third quarter he had a great stretch where he was making open threes, he was attacking the rim, and he kept the Spurs in this game. However, and down the stretch in the game, I want to say his youth played a factor. With about a minute to go, he shot a horrible three-pointer with about a minute 30 to go. As they were down 3, it was a kind of a loose ball situation, and the ball found Wemby in the far corner. And he took a horrible three-pointer. And again, times like that where he had been so instrumental in the fourth quarter by getting to the rim, drawing fouls, kicking the ball out. That was a bad moment. It led to an air ball. I don't think it materialized to anything. However, moments like that, you will look back on and try to understand why that happened and how it happened. And then that one turnover from Stephon Castle. And I'm not really going to go in depth or criticize that last shot he took. I would like him to take Mitchell Robinson off the dribble. Maybe the Spurs to get in their action a bit quicker. De'Aaron Fox should have not dribbled the ball for an extra 2 to 3 seconds, in my opinion, and just get into your action quick, because regardless, a miss, if you have some time left, can lead to a potential offensive rebound or a foul, and you never know what could happen, as their best free throw shooter, Jalen Brunson, missed a free throw down the stretch. But he didn't take Robinson off the dribble, kind of caught it, and took a contested too, right? And Wemby had made those shots. He's proven he can make those shots, but for a guy that length, and frankly, for a guy his speed, especially going against Mitchell Robinson, not the best shot. Not the best shot. The others in this game, Dylan Harper again showed that he should be on the floor with 15 points, 50% from the field. But the De'Aaron Fox game was what the Spurs had requested, and it's what the Spurs got. He had a great game, 20 points, 8 for 12 from the field, 2 key three-pointers, and with Castle being banged up, he understood the magnitude of the moment, and that was a De'Aaron Fox we've all been accustomed to. Swipe a valiant effort from him. But the others for the Spurs did not come to play. Keldon Johnson, 3 points. Luke Cornett, 1 point. Champagny, who had proven to be so great in game one and so great during these playoffs, 2 for 6 from the field, and his two 3-pointers were in the first quarter. Castle, again, kind of a lackluster game, 4 turnovers, got into foul trouble, got hurt, had a -6 plus minus. And this Spurs team has got to look itself in the mirror. And I was talking to one of my relatives today, and I was telling him, this Spurs team has not given me a reason to bring up the age thing. You know, a team can't win an NBA championship if their team is young and led by young guys. And they beat the reigning champions. They beat a seasoned Timberwolves team. But right now, their youth is really starting to make themselves look in the mirror. And they're going to have to go to New York and frankly win 2 games. Can't go down 3-1. It would be a tall, tall task. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns, if the NBA Finals had ended today, he is my Finals MVP. The tenacity he's played with, the grit, the fire. For all the people that had slandered KAT's name, he has proven everyone wrong. 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 for 5 from 3. And he's not really letting the foul trouble get to him. I know he got 4 fouls in the third quarter, I want to say. Didn't foul out, 5 fouls. A great, great performance from KAT. Mikal Bridges made seemingly every mid-range shot he attempted for the first 3 quarters and from the 6-minute mark and below of the fourth quarter. Tough twos he was making, rhythm mid-ranges, playing defense, and he was key, and especially in that second unit when Brunson would go to the bench. He would kind of lead those guys with Alvarado and Deuce McBride, and he was a key factor. And you guys see in this thumbnail, a guy by the name of Landry Shamet, number 44. Every 3-pointer he made was loud. When they were rolling, he added onto the fire. When they were against the ropes, he made a nice corner 3. Shamet has played on plenty of NBA teams, bounced around the league. But gosh darn it, he has proven that he can stay in the rotations with this Knicks team and play a key role to leading this team to a 2-0 lead. And not the craziest Brunson performance, shot 28% from the field. Let that thing fly with 25 shots. But he made the shots that mattered. Captain Clutch, as they call him. And this is not what anyone expected. 2-0, going back to New York, you would think the Spurs are up 2-0, surely, right? The New York Knicks are up 2-0 in the NBA Finals with a chance to protect home court and sweep the San Antonio Spurs. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the rest of the series. Please, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on Monday night after Game 3. Peace out.